Hi Beauty Fam, I thought I would do a little bit of a holiday Black Friday makeup haul, so if you're interested then keep watching. I originally filmed a part one of the Black Friday haul, but I had looked back at it and I just decided, I don't know if anyone else does content creation, then you tape record or video things and then you look back and you're like, I don't like the video. So I scratched that and I will show some of the items from my first haul, but I think most of my haul items have come in. I do have one that I'm still waiting for, which I made a Burberry purchase and a Cleona Cosmetics, and they're still in transit. A little bit of a new setup here. I'm just trying to do a corner setup because it's just more functional in my beauty space slash office. And I have a little holiday tree back there. So for those of you who celebrate the holidays, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So welcome to Mickey Car Beauty. I'm Mickey, and on my channel I love to talk about luxury makeup and skincare. Go ahead and start with some of the haul. Quite a number of items here. Start with the ones that I actually used for my makeup today, and that is Viseart. And I'll link the video for that. It was a get ready with me that I did. But Viseart had a 40% off sale and I went for it. I love Viseart eyeshadows, and I think they're some of the most beautiful eyeshadows on the market, and they're also really user friendly and they tend to have a very long shelf life. I went ahead and picked up these, the Bijouette, the Cashmere, and then I've been wanting this for a while, the Minxet Étendue. And what I love about Viseart are their shadows. They might not swatch so beautifully, but they're some of my favorite matte eyeshadows out there. And it just has to do with the ease of use that they do build up and the variety of color and tone. I would say these are my favorite mattes are from Viseart. My second favorite mattes are from Pat McGrath, but this really Art Deco Gilded Age influence design. And so here is the Peridot one, the green one. Really beautiful colors. And then I'll link that video down below as well so you can see the swatches for that. And a really great price. I'll put those below. But even then, if they're not sale priced, I think these are really just really great, well-priced products. And then here is a lapis. And I'm living it for these colors here. I think this is going to be too light for me. This is pretty much going to be like a brow bone or inner corner highlight. I do wish they made like a medium or deep option for this. A lot of companies are starting to do that. So I kind of wish Viseart kind of took a cue from like the likes of Sydney Grace or Natasha Denona, where they offer just what they do is they keep the shimmer shades usually the same, but things that are what they consider universal mattes, this is not going to really work for me anything other than a pop, like an inner corner highlight. So just like something to note. But the thing is, it's okay for me because Viseart, I have a lot of Viseart's eyeshadow, so I just end up kind of mixing and matching and then dipping into the other palettes. So here is one of the palettes I have on my eyes today, where I actually used this underneath here, and then this I used out here, and then I used this beautiful matte shade. And it might look, this is what I was worried about with this palette. I almost didn't get this palette because I thought it was going to be too ashy for me. And I'm about a medium tan right now. But the thing is that this was buildable and it got really smoky really quick. So that's what I mean. Don't count Viseart mattes or their shadows out, because until you try it, you won't know. But this definitely built up. And so far, beautiful. I'm really excited to use this color story by itself. And then I combined my eye look today with the Bijouette, where the main lid color up here is the purple one in this palette here. And then I used these two as well for the inner corner. So really excited to use that. I can see myself digging into that as like another palette to play with. And the last Viseart palette I got was this Minxet, and I love the size of these. That sometimes I get too overwhelmed with big palettes, and I think what I love is like this color curation, like of these pans. The 12 pans is just perfect for me, and I look at that. I have a feeling I might even love this more than Natasha Denona bronze palette just because I found that the looks I got out of the bronze palette for Natasha Denona, they looked really redundant. So I'm really excited to try this out, and I'll do a dedicated video for that. Just really want to swatch some of this. What I think was missing in that Natasha Denona bronze palette was a variety of mattes. And what I do like about this, I see some plum shades in here, like plum browns, which is really beautiful. And look, that orange pops. There's a peach in there. Just want to swatch some of these. And I know I just said that I don't enjoy big pans, but I'm going to show you a purchase I made because this has been on my wish list for a very long time. So part of the Black Friday sales, they had Natasha Denona on sale. And for the price of one of these 28 pan palettes, they were selling 2 of them. So I got, ta-da, green and brown palettes, and I got the purple and blue palettes. So these are huge. This thing fit in the frame. So let's go. And I really did want just this, but it was just too hard to pass up. And I'm hoping these are part of like the old formula. So my favorite Natasha Denona formula is the Lila palette, and I love that palette. And this is made in Italy, shelf life of 12 months. And of course I end up using them longer than the 12 months. This is the purple blue palette, and here she is. Oh, so pretty. Look at there. So there's definitely a lot of cool tones here. And I don't have a lot of, I have a lot of silver in my collection, but I don't have a lot of blues. And then if you wanted to get really neutral, you could do these, some purples here. And even if these are orange, these seem to run cool. So pretty. So I'm really excited to try out this formula. Oh, that's so pretty. Kind of on the fence still about her matte eyeshadows, but there's not too many mattes in here. I would say the majority of these are shimmer shades and her special shades. So I do like this packaging because even if it gets dirty, it's easy to wipe down. I'm not a fan of her Glam face and eye palette. The packaging on that, it's a finger magnet, so I'm not really keen on that. So if you're new to my channel, I love green eyeshadows, and I have a series of green eyeshadows. Get ready with me. And so here it is, the more beautiful packaging. Kind of wish the other one was like that. I'm not sure why the packaging is different, but it's kind of like this iridescent green, and on the back it's like this iridescent bronzy brown. And here it does say there's a number of matte eyeshadows, and then metallic, duochrome, and chroma crystal eyeshadows, which can be used with your fingertips. And here she is, really beautiful. I mean, most of these, if you were to cover this, it's pretty warm over here, cool leaning. These are definitely more cool. And then you're back here with some neutrals again. So you can see the center is primarily green. Let me just swatch some of these. Oh, there's some blue in here, blue greens. Nice. So I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's about 5 matte shades, which I'm fine with because her mattes are okay. Again, I could mention before, I love the Viseart matte eyeshadows. Those are my preference. And then Pat McGrath. If it's the old formula of her matte eyeshadows, I'm fine with that. It's just her new fruit formulation. Sometimes like the creamy mattes are just too creamy and they age my eyes and they're just really hard to work with. That I find that takes a while to blend out. And I also had made a purchase for the Pat McGrath website. And I had used this in a video already, but I ended up picking up the highlighter. And the reason I got this, I generally don't get on with Pat McGrath highlighters. However, this one I think is a gel formula, so I wanted to try that for me and my skin texture, aging skin. And when I have texture on my face, I get along better with gel formulas. So I think this is like a gel combo, the highlighter and Lunar Nude, and it's just in this beautiful packaging. Super luxe, made in Italy. And here, so this is the packaging, and this is the highlighter. Super beautiful. I just, look at that. I just actually want to put a little bit more here. So this a little goes a long way. You don't need a lot. It's beautiful. So definitely excited I got that on sale. For my Pat McGrath products, I do like to keep them in the packaging just because that's part of the experience. For a while, I was just putting them out without their packaging, and I just ended up putting them back in because I just love just opening the products in the beautiful packaging that her team creates. And also sometimes it's hard to tell what the product is because her signature, minus the cardboard products, they're usually black and they're glossy black, so I can't tell what product I'm picking up after a while. I'm gonna go package by package behind me, and I'm gonna show you this one. This doesn't count as the Black Friday. I think this was released around Black Friday, but this is not like discounted from Black Friday. I ended up picking up the new Tom Ford Lava Luster Eye Quad and a Tom Ford Extreme, and I think it's a new formula. So this was at Beautylish and I picked this up. I've been on the fence with Tom Ford eyeshadows for the past, I want to say, year and a half, maybe 2 years. I really do favor their old color curations and their old formulas. I'm not sure what's going on with Tom Ford and their beauty team of color curations. I feel like they're redoing and reduping a lot of the same eyeshadows and just remixing them and then passing them off as if they're like new color stories, which to me is really irritating because I have most all of their products, so I don't want to buy a product that I have in a different pan. So I feel like they've lost a little bit of their edge of like why people love Tom Ford, but we'll see if this product ends up redeeming Tom Ford. So it comes in white packaging. Usually it's brown. And ooh, okay, this is new. So it's like an ombre effect. So the bottom is white gradation to gray, and then it's like this reflective. Can you see that? Right. So that's interesting. Okay, made in Italy. I am too excited. I need to swatch these because, you know, I'm rooting for Tom Ford, but I have to say, I don't think I've bought one of the new Tom Ford quads in over a year. I think the last one I bought was Tom Ford First Frost of last year, which everyone really liked. For me, who's tan, it did not show up on me. So that she went away. That was not one that was working for me. Not especially for an $88 quad. So these quads are expensive. So for me, I want all of them to work. Otherwise I start doing the math. Then I start dividing 88 divided by 4. Like that's how much I'm spending per eyeshadow. So, you know, we're talking like a different level here, like Tom Ford and then Viseart. Like people really like the product for Tom Ford because generally it's luxury beauty and you're paying for the experience, but also for the higher quality generally, right? That's what we're hoping for. I think Viseart, I consider this luxury, but not super high-end luxury because I still think this is more affordable and sometimes you get better bang for your buck than this. So for $88 versus, I think I got this on sale for maybe $30, $35, and it's like regularly $60. And you get how many more color curations in there, right? Like 12 versus 4. You know, you do the math. But you know, Tom Ford is experience. I adore their wet dry formula. And even then, like their older quads are, like I just reviewed Photosynthesis, the green one, and that color story is glorious. African Violet, that color story is glorious. And the mattes on the Tom Ford are still really nice. So we'll see. So I'm gonna open this. Here she is. I'm really curious about this formula. It is not the wet dry formula. So I could be wearing yellow, red, orange, or cream top, and then, you know, it could match even this because of the red here. But why don't we go ahead and depending on I'm seeing like if I tilt it this way, it looks like a different color. It looks like oranges and creams, but if I look on it dead on, I can see the more red, orange, gold, yellow, champagne pigments. Okay, so here it is. These are the colors. Definitely more a yellow gold, but it's got a shift to it. It's very glossy. That's a champagne. This is the red one, and this is the orange one. It looks very wet, which could be really cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and swatch that. Okay, she's pretty. Not what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting because I just really kind of just not been into Tom Ford lately. But those could work. These could actually be one and done. This is really beautiful too. So I would say these are like more neutral, but these are the pops of color. Really pretty. There's subtle variations on these. This is more red. This is more orange. So I'm wondering if I can do a pop of color for the inside of this. Okay, I'm gonna have to dedicate a separate video for that. And I have not watched anyone's review of this product. I try not to do that. I really don't like to see I don't like to watch other people's reviews before I've had a chance to play with it and review it, just because I don't want to get biased. And I'll look also in my collection to see if there's things to compare to, specifically for the Tom Ford collection. I don't know if these are dupable because it's a different formula. Lisa Eldridge. So she writes, I hope you enjoy wearing my makeup. Tag me at Lisa Eldridge Makeup on Instagram or use hashtag Lisa Eldridge Makeup. I can't wait to see Love Lisa X. So if you can get the liquid Lurex, and I ended up getting all 5 of them. Here's all 5 of them. These do shift around so that you can actually do her logo, which is her initial L, and then the lipstick, and her mole that she has, her signature. And then I have a mole too, so I'm excited about that. And in a way, 2 of the colors actually remind me of the Tom Ford colors, specifically the red and orange one. So that's the Lauren and Diana. You can see that's like a fiery, like I always think of like a fiery red and then a fiery orange here. So we'll see. And I'll probably do more proper swatches for Instagram, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna do some now. So this one is Bianca, and I was a little bit reticent to get this because I thought it would be too light, but I saw it on some other people, and it could probably end up being okay. So this is what I'll do, is do a swatch, and then I'll, there we go. Just how you can see how it builds. And this is a light wash of color. So light, and this is if you build it up. So it's pretty reflective, that one. The next one is Angelica, and I think it has like a more of a mauve-y plum undertone to it. No smell. So this is Angelica if you build it up, and then this is a light wash of it. Pretty. And that one I knew I was gonna get because I could just do that as a one and done on my lid. But this is if you want to really pack it on. I think, I mean, I'm just trying these now. I think I might shy away from really doing packing it on, because what I tend to shy away with cream products and liquid eyeshadows is the creasing. And so I do worry about that. We'll see how these wear on my hooded and wrinkled eyelids on top. Okay, the next one is Lauren, and it's that yellow orange fiery one. Lauren. So why don't I do an intense swatch here. And this is blurred out a little bit. So that's Lauren Intense, and then this is Lauren kind of blurred out a little bit. The next one is Diana. Super pigmented. Oops, that's a lot. And then just one that's going to be blurred out a little bit. Beautiful. And the last one is Lisa or Liza. And it's this one that's like a smoky black gray. It's almost like a blue gray undertone. And this is Eliza. And the sheer one almost looks gray, but the more you build it up, it has like, you can see more of that blue undertone. So yeah, so here are the Lisa Eldridge liquid lyrics, liquid lyric swatches here. Bianca, Angelica, Lauren, Diana, and Liza. Really beautiful. And this is more my wheelhouse, this one, but I got this as maybe a potential inner corner highlight or in the summer evening, but I love, you know, the cool tones too. So we have 2 more packages. I think I know which one this is. I think. Don't you hate it when you order things and you like forget what you ordered? I've been on and off talking to some content creators, beauty folks, and talking about how we've all bought too much during Black Friday because the sales really got us this year. I think we're all like, for me, I'm really contemplating at least a low buy and perhaps a no buy. So I might instill a no buy for Q1 of next year at the very least to keep myself accountable, because I have more than enough makeup. As you can see, like I have tons of glosses up here, lipstick over here, and lots of eyeshadow. And I just rearranged my room and I reorganized a lot of my makeup, and I was like, it needs to stop. Like my marker is that if it doesn't fit anymore in my IKEA Alex drawer, then it's time to stop, or things have to move out. Like I need to either like sell it or give it away. And excuse me, I'm actually a little bit tired. This is the end of the workday for me, but this is like when I can film. So I'm just trying to get through and have fun with this because these boxes have been sitting in my pile to open for over a week. So I want to share with you what I got, but also see what I got. I got my Oden's Eye package. Super expensive. Be your own fairy. Yes, please. So Oden's Eye. So this is the first time I am buying something from Oden's Eye. So as some of you know, this was part of the Diversa series from content creators. Lovely packaging here. Let me open this, show this to you. So since I didn't get Giant Wolves, I did get a third palette, a different one. But it comes with these scarves. How beautiful. So let me open the scarves first. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Look how gorgeous she looks. Beautiful. Nice. Do a little scarf action here. It actually doesn't match what I'm wearing. Then Judy's. She looks hella fierce. I love it. This is Judy's. Red Dragon. Fantastic. Girl, you're on fire. I love it. See, I can just make a little scarf here already. I feel like I'm a stewardess. Welcome to Red Dragon Airlines. That wasn't the vibe I was looking for. Okay. Or I could put that up here, which is probably more my vibe. I'm not really a big neck scarf person. I like to have things loose. Okay, she's cute. Okay, oh, I could do this. There we go. Okay, I'm wearing this for you, Judy. Okay, so we'll see how long this lasts. Well, at least I got 2 out of 3. So I'm gonna start with Judy's first. This is Judy's Red Dragon and Fancy Face Tina Hummingbird. And it was supposed to be like a triad, a triumvirate of powerful ladies. Cruelty-free. I think this is a 36-month shelf life. Okay, so it opens like this, like that. Really nice. So it's got like, it's almost like a book, like you're opening it. This is raised. This is cool. I really do hope this Asian character means something significant. Maybe it says Red Dragon. I hope it's not just like there for cultural flair without any meaning. So Oh, it's so pretty. It's like a book. It opens up. Super cute. So yeah, you can do your makeup that way. It's actually a nice mirror. Here is the colors. So the pans are smaller than I thought that they'd be, but that's okay. I rarely hit pan on my products, but a good number of mattes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mattes. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 mattes and 4 shimmers. So it's a 12 pan palette. Running out of space. Oh, sorry for that. That was a terrible, terrible swatch. That's better. Sorry about that. And I had heard, well, I gotta go into the green now, because this palette could have been a little dull, but between that red and the green, it's a nice pop. It's a nice contrast. Love it. It's like a muted chartreuse. So this is Luna, Solar Flare, Overheat, and Amber. How those swatch. Oh, that's a fun one. Not bad. You know, I have this channel, and what happens is that it kind of by default can encourage you to buy things. I'm going to take this off. Encourage you to buy things, but I don't want to encourage overbuying and overspending. So that's something I've been grappling with, and like I have to start with myself. Like, I'm set. Like, I don't want any more eyeshadow palettes. I've almost bought Mini Biba this morning, and I stopped myself because I know I have that color story already. So I'm going to use what I have. Tell me what you like to do at the end of the day. Just kind of curious. What do you guys like? What do y'all like to do to unwind? I like to play with makeup and experiment and then take it off because it's the end of the day. I already did a makeup look today, but I think I'm tired of doing makeup today. I'm just going to show you the rest of this. I like to read. I like to binge watch on really bad TV and some really good movies. Stuff. What have you been watching lately? Tell me. I've been binge watching the Netflix Witcher 2 season 2 and The Wheel of Time. I'm really into sci-fi and fantasy, if you can't tell. And then a little bit of mix of some like really cheesy romantic Christmas movies. What was one that I watched recently? Holiday. It was so bad. It was really good. I really liked that movie. I think that was on Netflix, I want to say. And there's one where I can't remember. I gotta remember what the name of it is. But anyway, here is Hummingbird. This is Tina's curation. So it's like this storybook kind of theme still. Really beautiful. Some bright colors, blues, which I love because I don't have a lot of blue in my collection. I'm here. Oh, that's really buttery. Look at that. Oh, so nice. Again, this color seems to be really, really popular this year. And I knew I wanted to get this palette because this is not the shimmery part, but these two actually were my wedding colors. I had chartreuse and orange as my wedding colors. So it's really hard to find a chartreuse, and I'm just gonna swatch some of this. Look, oh God, so pretty. Even catches that iridescence that hummingbirds have on their wings. Ooh, that color. Oh, fancy face. Tina, you, That matches my sweater, that orangey red. Pigment is just like not mixed with anything, so it does tend to stain the eyelids a little bit or skin. So I love that. I love that as an alternative to like whiter cream. That's like this frosty baby blue. Oh, so excited to use this. Okay. So yeah, so look out in 2022 for me to do dedicated videos on each of these palettes. So I ended up picking up this, which is Saga of Freya, Chapter 2, Cat with Golden Carriage. I just love it. It looks like these little classical books, like children's fairy books. Packaging where it slips out like this. It's like reminds me of a book cover, and with the mirror. And it's a smaller pan. It's a smaller color story. It's a 9-pan. But check that out. It's like it's like a teal silver zebra print. I love it. Up here. Excuse my hands. My eczema is really bad with the hand washing. Definitely a more ethereal palette. It's like a soft palette, like the color, like the picture. It's very soft. And then a brown one here. Sorry about that. It's so terrible. So you can see it's very soft and ethereal. And if you are somebody who has Oden's eye already, and if there's a palette I did not pick up and you think I should, let me know. And again, this was a Black Friday purchase, and I got these on sale, so I'm super excited. Okay, can you guess what I got just by the packaging alone? And the packaging made a big deal because I saw people dissolving this in water already, so I'm excited for that. I ended up picking up some Victoria Beckham Beauty. So it comes in this bag, or it comes with a bag. Wishing you and your loved ones a safe, happy, and healthy holiday season. Victoria. Lovely. Thank you for the greetings, Victoria. This is the first time I'm trying Victoria Beckham. I'm super excited because I had heard a lot of great things. So I want to try more clean beauty. What I'm not keen on is that it tends to be really expensive. Super excited to try this. So I got the Satin Kajal liner, made in Germany, Deutschland, cruelty-free, 12-month shelf life, luxury performance clean beauty. So that's the Victoria Beckham logo. And I'm here for her logo. I mean, that's the V. It's like, I just love it. And I got the color Bordeaux. I've been wanting cocoa because brown and black are my go-tos, but I got what was next best in line. It does come with a smudging edge here. Depending on the kajal and the eyeliner, sometimes Bordeaux ends up looking brown on me because of my warm skin tone anyway. So I was happy to get this. Oh, that's a true red. Ooh, it's very creamy. Let's see if it smudges. Yeah, it does smudge, so I wonder if there's like a set down time. It reminds me of the creaminess of the Chantecaille liquid Chantecaille silk eyeliner. It's very silky and it builds up. You can even smudge that, right? To create your look. Oh, that's exciting. So that's really nice. Ooh, I'm excited to use this. Okay, so then I ended up getting the Posh lipstick, which I've been wanting to try as well for quite a while. I got it in the color Fringe. What I'm remembering, I think this is more the brown color. For some reason, it stopped recording. So I finished up with the Satin Kajal in Bordeaux, and then I did a swatch of the Posh lipstick in Fringe, which is more of the brown color. And here it is built up, which I love browns because they just, for me, they're kind of like a little bit like my neutrals with my skin tone and pigmentation. And then I ended up getting the Victoria Beckham matte bronzing brick, and I can really tell this is really heavy. I ended up getting 03. I could have gotten away with 02, but I thought it would be too light, and I really dislike having to build up my colors for bronzers. I'd rather just go light and, you know, diffuse from there, because I just don't want to have to make things work for me, if that makes sense. So super heavy. I had seen reviews that the opening mechanism would sometimes get caught. Okay, so the left side is the bronzer, on the right is the contour. Okay, so here we go. Beautiful packaging. Let's see if it closes. Okay, it does close. I don't have an issue because I think that's what people were complaining about. This side is supposed to be the contour and this is supposed to be the bronzer, but this looks a lot cooler, no? Okay, well, either way, let's figure it out. So this is supposed to be the bronzer and this is the contour. bronzer, contour. Second swatch, bronzer, contour. I would definitely use this as the contour, not the bronzer. So maybe they flipped it. Taking a brush, Cheek Pro, I'm gonna try this as a contour and see how it builds. Yeah, it's more gray. This is great. So I would, yeah, definitely use that as the contour. The shading there. I'm going to dip into this as the bronzer. Oh yeah. I'm glad I got this color, not two, because I didn't want to have to make it work. It does run a little bit warm, but I'm okay with it because I'm at my palest right now. Like between now and January, I get really pale, but come summer, this is going to be like super, I mean, I like it now. I kind of over bronze. That's just me. This is definitely more matte, which I'm not mad about. I don't have too many matte bronzers. The last matte bronzer, more true matte I had was Hoola. And that, you know, I kind of just, that ran its course. One of my favorite cheek products is bronzer, so I couldn't resist. So, and the last thing I got was Tea Rose, which is their lid lusters. Super excited to try these as well. And I got that in Tea Rose. Okay, some of you have seen this already. It comes with a cap to keep some moisture in there. So that's Tea Rose. Reminds me of the texture of, I want to say, Chantecaille. And that's Tea Rose. It's got like a mauve undertone. Oh, it's so pretty. It's a little crumbly. I went ham with my swatch, so and I can diffuse that. Lovely. Super excited. It reminds me of the color Starfish, but more glam. So here is Tea Rose, Victoria Beckham, and this is Starfish. Similar vibe. This is more purple. Let me do a swatch of that next to the other one. Okay, interestingly enough, this looks a little bit, has a little bit like more gold, orangey gold maybe in it. Like a peach undertone underneath. Let's do a swatch. Yeah, this has more purple in it. So it could be a similar dupe, but it's not the same. This just definitely has more shimmer. But the nice thing about this is that I could wear this during the day and like a one and done, and it's not too blingy. And I think of Victoria Beckham, I'm not sure. Again, I haven't tried. This is my first time. Maybe it's more like an evening glam kind of makeup look. We'll see. But they were offering this package, which is by Augustina Bader. So it's kind of her mashup collab with Augustina Bader. Cell Rejuvenating Power Serum, Power Glow Set. So 6 weeks of glowing skin. The power to defend, repair, and glow. 6 weeks of glowing skin. Cell Rejuvenating Power Serum helps reinforce the skin structure to support a stronger barrier, balanced microbiome environment, and protection against environmental aggressors like blue light, allergens, and pollution. Powered by a potent blend of Augustina Bader's patented TFC8 technology and supercharged actives, Cell Rejuvenating Power Serum supports ultimate skin health, repair, defend, glow. So I am a skincare enthusiast. I think I might love skincare even more than makeup. I don't know, it's hard to say. But I have a bunch of skincare videos. This is what the package looks like. Super cool packaging. So I think what I'm gonna guess is that since it's a 6-week formula, you use each of these vials, oh, excuse my hair, use of each of these 6 vials once per week. So what is the directions on here? Direction for use. Each vial contains a 1-week supply of Cell Rejuvenating Power Serum. Apply a few drops onto fingertips, massage into freshly clean skin in gentle upward strokes until fully absorbed. Follow with moisturizer. We suggest Cell Rejuvenating Priming Moisturizer. Can be used daily, morning and night. And so I've been really wanting to try her primer, but I held off because I already have 3 primers, actually 2 full-size primers, and then kind of samples, and I just want to use up what I have. But I've heard excellent things about it. So when I saw this offer for skincare serum, I said, why not? So I'm gonna assume that 7 days worth, so use sparingly. I think that's it. That's it for my haul for Black Friday sale. And if you're interested for me to try out particularly any of these like right away, let me know, because then I'll put it higher in the queue of creating looks and try on. But I have a lot of makeup to go through in starting the first of the year. I'm really excited. And just sharing with you all, I'm gonna probably try to practice definitely a low buy, if not no buy. No buy, we'll see where I land beginning of Q1. I'm gonna pick up the Pat McGrath Bridgerton 6-pan and think that's it. I don't think I'm gonna get anything else. I'm not interested in the highlighter or the blushes, which look like repeats. I really enjoyed the Bridgerton series. It's pretty fun and smutty, beautiful. It's like eye candy. So I'm really excited for the blue that she has in the Bridgerton palette, but I don't really see any other releases that really pique my interest. I'm really makeup out, I would say. Like, I think cosmetic companies and companies in general went really hard this season and early for Black Friday. Just kind of being conscious of that, like, yeah, it's a good sale, but you know, in the end, companies are still making money. And as consumers, we don't have to buy into that. So yeah, looking forward to like having a low buy, if not no buy, for the first 3 months of the year. And then just really sitting with my makeup collection. I'll probably end up doing a video for the end of the year. I'll probably do my favorites of 2021. What else? I'll probably do, if you're interested, let me know if you feel like seeing my makeup space of, you know, if I've had different iterations of it. So I have my makeup station back here a little bit, and I have an Alex store IKEA of makeup, and then I have another vanity, my first vanity, where some of my products live. But if you're interested in seeing a video of like how I store some of my makeup, let me know. The thing that I was thinking about content wise was going through my collection and actually decluttering with you, which will be really hard because I like to think I'm pretty cutthroat when how I curate what I buy, but we'll see. I think there are definitely some products that are on the chopping block getting rid of. There's a couple of palettes I'm probably going to get rid of. I think off the bat, I'm already thinking about Suqqu. I'm going to get rid of some, and perhaps some Dior palettes. So just making room and space for my other collection of more loved products. So and that's it, friends. That's it, beauty fam. Thanks for joining me with this Black Friday sale haul of things I've got. I hope you are all well. And you know, as always, if you aren't already, please consider subscribing to my channel and consider commenting below and thumbs up, because it really helps my channel. I do have a goal one day of meeting 1,000, because at 1,000 subscribers, there's a lot more that I can do with my channel, including having a community tab. So I know some people follow me on YouTube, but then they don't follow me Instagram or vice versa. So if you can't subscribe, consider doing that. And I hope you're all well, and happy holidays. Merry Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, happy New Year if you celebrate any or all of those. And I wish you and your family good health and a wonderful holiday season. Take care. Merry Christmas. Bye.